Welcome to a new modern video. We have a new card that are trying from the new set, Quantum Riddler. This card is seen play in Esper Blink, the classic deck with Overlord and Solitude that we've seen, but also performed well in this blue-white control deck, trying to pair it with, of course, Ephemerate to draw a lot of cards as well as very cheap big threats. But also you have Archaeomancer that you can loop with Ephemerate and Orim's Chance, something similar that you do in Pauper. In Mango's Workshop we played Archaeomancer very many times, so time to play it in the Modern League as well. I don't think I've seen Archaeomancer in Modern in a long time. Is Quantum Riddler the card that makes it a thing. We also have Surgical in the sideboard. It is what it is. I'm not changing it. One more chance of making fun of Surgical and Orm's Chant. Well, we'll see. Alright. 2 mana, draw a card. And then later, 5 mana, maybe draw 2 cards. You have no, if you're Hellbent, sorry, if you have 1 card, you draw 2. Okay, opponent thought seizes me. Probably takes one of this Quantum Riddler. And they take... Oh, Prismatic Ending. Okay. Ooh, Consigned to Memory. Oh, I haven't mentioned this. There's also Consort the Star Charts. I think I'll leave this on top. I don't know, new card, let's leave it on top. Okay, no Psychic Frog is a good thing. I could do this, but I think you really want to pay 4 for this one. I'm just drawing a card here. It's an investment for later. So you have the main deck consigned to memory because you can like consign Warp dying and you keep the 4/6. Which against blue-black may be good because I don't think they have many answers to a 5-drop. Okay, that looks to be Grixis Reanimator. The deck that won the Showcase Challenge. Okay. Let's see what they drop into play. Hopefully it's not an Archon or Cruelty, because right now I don't have a pitch. Ooh, Archon is in the bin. And Archon is in play. Alright, how about I take a land out for now? And then we'll see what I draw. Sink into Stupor. Huh. Alright, so I have a couple of plays here available. One is Quantum Riddler, draw a white card. If I don't draw a white card, I die. So I think it has to be Sink into Stupor. Planes. Sink. They have Spell Pierce in their list, so might as well do this now. Although Archon in hand is... Ooh, troll, okay. They reanimated a card that's banned in Legacy. Usually that's supposed to be a good card, but it's not the case for Troll of Khazad-dûm. I'm gonna go land go and just kick this Consult the Star Charts. Three mana. Faithless Fleeting Flashback. Okay. I was afraid of Oculus. Okay, they discarded 2 Archon. Alright. So we're looking at the top 4 cards and choosing 2 of them. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Ephemerate, Teferi. Now, I can go... Yeah, I have lots of plays available to me. Don't really know what should I do. Teferi Bounce is not bad, although I can just cycle that troll. I can also go Quantum Riddler Flick It. Draw 2. Have a 4/6 in play. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's do that. Okay. I want to hold up Consign in case they reanimate Archon. I want to stifle it. I have the Archaeomancer Ephemerate play ready. Although I don't have Orm's Chant yet. I think I want to go Solitude on Detroit. Yeah, I think I'm just passing for now. Not missing a land drop intentionally. And then I want to Solitude this. Maybe just take it. Yeah, maybe I just take it. Why not pass and scam Solitude when they persist? I mean, they already played 2 persist. Do you think they play a 3rd one? And the answer is yes. Alright, resolves. I'll consign this trigger. And take my turn. Now, I ephemerate the Quantum Riddler, draw a card. If I draw a land, I can go Archaeomancer, Ephemerate, Solitude, Ephemerate. I don't draw a land, but I have 3 life from the Witch Enchanter to lose. They have 1 blue mana up, which is scary. Very, very scary. There's a world where I beat Spell Pierce. I think I have to think about that world, so I'm just gonna go Witch Enchanter, take 3, Teferi. Bounce, Arcana Cruelty, draw a card. Orm's Chant. I think now I have the lock. I think I have the lock now. Why not Solitude Ephemerate trigger on the stack? Fortunately, that would work only in paper. Ephemerate needs a target, and Solitude dies before you can target. I think I have the lock. I'm missing a land, I guess, to have the lock. I'm missing a land to have the lock. So, I could go Tune the Narrative to guarantee having more, yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go Solitude, Pitch Prismatic Ending. No, sorry, I don't need to do this. But I'm gonna go Orm's Chant, simply... Oh, let me think. No, I think I have it. I think I have it. White, blue, white. Tune the Narrative, Orm's Chant, and then Solitude. Okay, that's the land. Let's go. I go Solitude, Pitch, Prismatic Ending. Wow, winning the game with Archaeomancer Loop. Who would have thought? Literally in the first game. But I can cast a spell. And then we have it. You can cast a spell, opponent. Oh, you can cycle. Sure. I need 2 ephemerates? Do I need 2 ephemerates? Maybe. I've never done this loop, so I don't know. I may be wrong. I don't think so. No, I don't think I need 2 ephemerates. Do I have a basic land? I do. Okay. So let's go Archaeomancer. Ephemerate. Orm's Chant. No, I think I don't need anything. I have everything already. Ephemerate. Next up, keep. Return Archaeomancer. Get back Ephemerate. And we got it. That's the fairy. I mean, that's the whole thing. Know what they're trying to do. Take a screenshot. This is fun. This is exactly what you look for as a content creator. Do the cool thing literally the first game of the video. All right, Surgical comes in. It's not gonna be made fun of in this matchup. Dispute maybe is good. Sanctifier and Vec also good. Hallowed Moonlight also good. Lots of graveyard hate in this deck. Wow. So much graveyard hate in this deck. Wrath of the Skies out. And explain how the loop works. You go Ephemerate on Archaeomancer, get back Ephemerate, and then you cast Ephemerate on Archaeomancer, get back Orm's Chant, and then you cast Orm's Chant every upkeep of the game. Yeah, it's the same as Eternal Witness. I definitely had my face on Archaeomancer before for a popper video. I'll do that again. I think Console the Chart starts is maybe not great in this matchup. Actually, To the Narrative is probably worse. To the Narrative exists only to boost the Wrath of the Skies. So if you set out Wrath of the Skies, To the Narrative is just bad. This is not great, but an answer for Frog somewhat. Riddler makes Toon better. Why? What should... Oh, you thought this yourself. Wow. Emperor Bones. You didn't even have a persist. You just thought this yourself and have Emperor Bones. Alright. Surveil. Wow, there's 3 surveillance in this deck. Love it. Quantum Riddler. Now, that's a combo. Oh, we can see their hand. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's just Oculus and a mystery card. I think I'll leave this on top. I was gonna do the thing with Archon. I take 16. Then I guess I'll need something after that. Like I'll need a 4/6 after that to block the 4/4. Gonna exhaust that, and they have to go for it. I don't have any interactions. So you're free. Yep. Trigger. I discard one ephemerate. And then I'll discard plains or island. Maybe an island so I don't take damage. And I'm at 3. I'm gonna refill their hand. Alright. I go. I have a couple of plays. I could go to Fairy Bounce. Not a bad idea, I think. I can also go Quantum Riddler Ephemerate. That plays bad into... Well, I don't think much, honestly. Yeah, I think this actually is a good idea. Oh, I draw Solitude. I still do this, though. Okay. I'm at 3 life. But I cannot play Oculus next turn. That's not true. If I had a fetch land, I can. Alright, so Oculus will be in. Which I can't dispute it. I don't think I want to. Do I want a Solitude like that? Oh, Thoughtseize. Huh. So that means you're not going to play Oculus. Unearth Oculus. You took Teferi. Okay. I'm gonna go Solitude, I think. The problem with going Solitude is the Emperor of Bones it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I should just not Solitude the Oculus. Oh, Emperor of Bones already did his job. What am I talking about? Huh. So I can Solitude the Oculus and then have Dispute for their Oculus. Yeah, I think that's fine. So someone in the chat insisted that I could ephemerate Solitude in upkeep. So I have an ephemerate exiled. Is that person in the chat still there? Can you explain me how can I do that? Because I kind of ignored because I don't think you can, but... So you have ephemerate on rebound. Ephemerate goes on the stack. Yeah, that person's wrong. Yeah, I think so. You can't. Yeah. Yeah. You can only art cast it. You can't art cast it in response to the rebound. That's true. Okay. Oh, so I had a window to art cast it, not to evoke it. I see. I understand. Okay. Well, with that being said, what should I do here? I think I should go Solitude, pitch Solitude. Just because I have Dispute for this, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards now. If you have 5 mana, you can do that. If you have 5 mana, you can art cast Solitude and then rebound. But if you evoke, you can't. Okay. Very good draw here. I can go Teferitic up, I think. Teferitic up, pass. We have a 4/6 blocking Emperor Bones. Ephemerate, okay, the discard Archon. So there's an Archon in the bin. That's scary. We do have Counterspell now. I'm at 2 life. Okay. Plus top land. Go. Orim's Chant is my pickup. I think it's a graveyard. It's a shame Teferi doesn't have an emblem. Doesn't have an ultimate. Like, I don't know, draw half of your deck, for example. Flashback looting. Okay. Discard Troll Bomb. And stopping all my combos. If I draw Ephemerate, I don't have a combo now. Because my opponent exiled both of the Ephemerate. Sorry, if I draw a Geomancer, I don't have the combo now. Opponent taps a black for an Earth on Oculus. Yeah, I think I want to counterspell this. It's not as good as Persist on Archon, but I think it's still good enough. Okay. Guys, I just noticed. I'm drawing 2 cards every turn. I haven't thought about it. That's insane. That's insane. I haven't thought about it. That's crazy. Drawing 2 cards a turn. I should have definitely taken that Orm's Chant then, because I'm trading. Like, trading turns isn't dead because I'm drawing 2. Oh my god. Alright. This is so much better now. Okay. Um. Okay. Then we're gonna artcast this, and then I'm gonna play these counter on anything, and I draw 3. Should I start attacking? Is there anything my opponent can do? I don't think so. I think it's a good attack. Two cards. They play Psychic Frog. Nah, I think this is fine. I don't want to die to persist. Yeah, I mean, I could have gone Subtlety, draw 3, but I would have deemed that dead to persist if I go Subtlety there. I just don't want to die to persist. Yeah, me neither. I've never read this card correctly. I thought you only draw extra cards with it. But no, it just if you draw step as well. Crazy. Insane. Also, we tuned the narrative. Yeah, true. You opened the pre-release and traded it away? No. Isn't he like the most expensive card of the set? Yeah, I think so, right? You think Tezzeret is more? Is it? Wow. Tezzeret. And imagine Quantum Riddler with Psychic Frog. Attack, draw two. I guess Esper Blink does that. Yeah, I'm gonna play it in Esper Blink after. Alright. Draw for turn. Now, I can play this ending as sorcery speed as well. Sorry, instant speed as well. So I think I'll do that. Die opponent, why are you playing so slow? What's going on? Come on. Surgical extraction. Alright, I'll just plus. Man, I can't cast this. No, actually, this is a terrible draw because this like I can't cast a card, meaning that I can't empty my hand to draw extra cards with these. Classic surgical. All right, I want to attack here. I want to attack here. Do we have a black source in the deck? Probably we should though. We should 100% of a black source because we have a banned Triumph. This should be Esper Triumph, 100%. All right, attack and pass. A pass. I can play ending at instant speed. Okay. Combat. It's funny. This is the game where my opponent reanimated an Archon on turn 3 with haste. And we're still fighting. Okay. Opponent passes. Oh, I think I chill. Okay, another of these guys. Another of these guys. You say unfortunate amount of life for the surgical extraction. Well, the solution is just not playing this card, so you don't have to get lucky to be able to cast it. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pay 2 mana to cycle this. Yeah. Wow. More hate for the poor Reanimator opponent. Maybe it's the fair should have bounced the frog here. Or maybe I should have just ended the frog when I had the chance. Last turn. Probably. Persist the Archon of Cruelty. Okay. I'm thinking about going Hallowed Moonlight instead of Force of Negation. Maybe I should go Force of Negation, though. I think I should go Force of Negation here. Arcast. Sorry, Arcast pitched. I don't think this leads to any problems. Maybe the problem is Oculus? Yeah, no, let's just go Hallowed Moonlight. My opponent can then connect with Frog, draw a card. Okay, now let's go Force of Negation. Yeah, I'm dead if I play out with Moonlight. That's funny. Let's see if they still respect my removal. I'm gonna play it this time. I'm gonna play removal this time. Ending here. What happens if I cast Hallowed Moonlight now in upkeep? Do I draw 3 cards? I think so. Right, chat? Yeah, I think I draw in up. Okay, let's do this. So upkeep. I think I have to do upkeep because if I draw a counter spell, I can't empty my hand. So in my upkeep, you think I draw only 2? You think so? It's a replacement effect? Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, only once applied. Nice. No, I drew 3. I drew 3. Eh... And now the game is over. It works because it says +1. Okay. Cast this with kicker. And we win. Took a long time. Took a long time, but we were able to win this game. Is this 2-0? Yeah, 2-0. This thing is gonna be long. Round number 2. This hand is so-so, but alright to keep it, I guess. I'm gonna go end of turn surveil. Don't really know what I'm looking for though in a survey land here. Maybe I should just get Band Triumph. Because I probably don't mind any lands or spell. And the Band Triumph unlocks the ending for 3. Ooh, Eldrazi Temple. Okay. I guess there's a bunch of cards I don't want to draw now. Like Wrath of the Skies. This is probably all right. Don't know if this card has the power level to be modern playable though. Certainly not this many copies. But we'll see. I mean, I chose it. For the second time, I didn't put it in the graveyard. Although, because I want to try it. Okay, Sire 7 Death. You can check the list at exclamation mark deck. You'll find the link with all of the decks I play on stream and on Mango's workshop. And you can also shop from TCG Player with this link, and it has the affiliate code. So if you want to shop from TCG Player, you can go to this link and just go from there. Opponent goes K command for 2. I think it's a good chance to counter this. But I did play earlier, you can click that link and check that too. I'll take Teferi, although it's not great. We played Grixis and we played Blue-Red. Okay, I'll play this land tapped and pass. I want to hold up Consign. Fifth mana. I don't really have a plan at the moment. I'm looking for the Quantum Riddler. Wow. 2 mana 2/2. Not impressed. All right, let's tap out. Maybe I draw land and then I can have Consign up. Mountain. Ay ay ay. This opens the door for the uh what's it called? The 3/3 with ace. But I don't have it. Wow. Ending graveyard. Draw. Okay. First I have to ending that 2/2. Then I don't know if I want to cast Console the Charge. It's gonna be an impulse if I cast it now. Look at the top 4. Pick up a card. Maybe it is worth it instead of waiting for the kicker. Flesh Raker. Flesh Raker is good. What's your hand? I don't know. No, that's fine. Maybe you have like Devour of Destiny, which I need to counter. Am I going to be a PT Edge of Eternities? I don't play the Pro Tour, but I'll be at the Magic Con, yes. Okay, unfortunately, I can't cast Ending for 3 because I didn't take the Bent Triumph on turn 1. That's maybe a mistake. I don't like any of these cards. I guess I can take Subtlety and maybe ambush this Flesh Raker. I draw land and then I hold up Consign. Let's see. Hmm. Orim's Chant. Hmm. Do I want to delay the game a bit? Maybe. This is card disadvantage if I cast this now. Although it's not pure card disadvantage because I gained one counter on Teferi. And next turn I can bounce this. So yes, I'll Orim's Chant kicked. And then later when you recast against Subtlety. So yes, it's card disadvantage, but I gain a counter on Teferi. Okay, bounce Flesh Raker. I draw another Orim's Chant, but I don't think I should play it. I win the game if I draw Archaeomancer now, because I have the lock. Can play Subtlety on this. Let's see where to put it. I don't quite understand what's their hand about. 5 cards, there's so many cards. Another one. That's okay. Maybe I should just go Ephemerate. Nah, that's okay. I'll surveil once again. Ooh, what you got? A Chalice on 0. Okay. That's surprising. I thought you would play this on 1. Another consign. My second consign main deck. Very strong. I'm gonna go Teferi Bounce. And now I have to think. I'm inclined to just go Orim's Chant now. I think I should. Go Orim's Chant. And then untap with a Whirl of Counter. Yeah. Paired with the Fair is very important. Pairing Orim's Chant with the Fair is very important. So that way opponent cannot respond with a counter, with the instant. Wise tries on 0. They played to trigger the Flesh Raker to make a spawn. Don't think it was a good idea though. I'm gonna replace this. I'm inclined to go Ephemerate. They can't respawn with a removal spell, and I don't think I need 2 Ephemerates. They put it on the bottom again. They play K Command. Do I like to go this on 0? No. I mean, I'm not drawing any clock, so this game is not over yet. Despite I felt like I had a lot of positive exchanges. Four, five, six. The Var of Destiny. Hmm. Maybe I do regret a bit the. Actually, maybe I should just go ephemerate. They're trying to kill this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ephemerate. Yeah, ephemerate just delays the game once again. With the difference that it delays a game, but my opponent doesn't draw an extra card. You see what I mean? Like they're gonna redraw the same card. So I'm actually, it's a positive delay of the game. It's not Orm's Chant, which delays the game, but at a cost of a card. Hope this is clear as a concept. It's not intuitive. Okay, so here I could bounce Subtlety. With Teferi. Probably I should just plus. You know we don't have ephemerates, but I don't know. Maybe I don't need it anymore now. Okay, now I can go consign. Do I care about them playing instant speed? It's just that I think I don't need to bounce now. I can just bounce it next turn. I could go Breath of the Skies, but I don't think I want to. Should I bounce the Subtlety? I think no, I don't think so. I'm just gonna bounce nothing and draw a card. The Subtlety is down coast to coast. That was 15 damage for now. Opponent plays It that heralds the end. Uh, okay. Man, the first time I didn't do Plus of Teferi, I got by it. Want to bounce the token? If I want to sacrifice the token for mana, I don't get to draw a card. Very wrong to bounce the token, in fact. Star 7 Death. I think I have to counter this. But I'm gonna kill my Teferi. And then what? I need to keep Teferi to bounce Star 7 Death. To have lethal the next turn. I'm just gonna go a Wrath of Disguise and pass. Yeah, they have one card. I hope it doesn't go wrong. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Alright, opponent has one card in hand. They also have Sire under here, which they can cast. They do that, I win. The problem could be a Devourer of Destiny. Oh, all is dust. Okay. Opponent has a 2 life and they survive. They survive indeed. Let me go Teferi minus, I think. Okay, I can go Cycle. I ran out of Survey Land. I'm not drawing many creatures. Not that I play many, but I'm not drawing very many anyway. Yeah, they go Sire 7 Death. Ooh, finally I draw Quantum Riddler. Not the optimal time though, because now I have to cost Wrath of the Skies. Better late than ever. Thankfully, this doesn't even kill my Teferi. Sweet. Okay. What I can do here is cast this with Warp. Put it in the stack. Ephemerate. Draw 2. And then that's it. Draw 1. A Force of Negation as well. Interesting. Do I want to do it again? Is there... Okay. Opponent can do the Devour of Destiny. Opponent can do the Devour of Destiny to answer what I have. So I need Ephemerate up. I think I'm just passing here. Take all this dust. That's fine. We have Force Negation for it. Man, this game 1 has been lasting forever. Okay, we finally finished this game. Uh, uh, um... What do I cut? Wrath of the Skies. Yeah. I mean, it was good this game, but normally should be bad. Huh. Maybe also ending is bad? Think so. I guess it kills Chalice of the Void. Lavinia? What does Lavinia do again? It's good against decks that has 0 mana cards. Oh man, this hand's not great against Eldrazi aggro. I think I'll mulligan it. Oh no, why is Wrath of the Skies there? How did one Wrath of the Skies sneaked in? I thought I set them all out. Huh. I might even not mulligan it down, actually. Not. I mean, Orange Chant is terrible. I guess I'm happier to have this floating around than Orange Chant. Yeah. It's very much a flesh and blood play, but you just put a card on the bottom of your deck that you're gonna redraw later. Maybe later is good, and now it's not. Whereas I think Orange Chant just sucks. I mean, it has its spots, but overall, it's just a bad card. Opponent mulls to 5 reveals the Var of Destiny. Okay. Yeah, no, I know what Lavinia does. It's good in Vintage. It's just that sometimes, like, K Command. Yeah, maybe. They just pay less mana, but yeah, I guess you're making K Command worse, so it's work. It's worth it. Yeah, Lavinia is a good idea. It's also both white and blue in a deck that cares about that a lot. Alright, Wrath of the Skies kills that. Also, all is dust. Yeah, but like this is not a matchup where they need to cast early all is dust or they die. Last game lasted forever. I'm getting very lucky that they don't draw Cavern of Souls. Usually they always draw Cavern of Souls and your counterspell all suck. But I got very lucky here. That's not the case. I always forget that these lands you have to tap mana first. The Water Phantom is here for the Cavern of Souls, but I think I'm happy to hit the Eldrazi Temple there. One has two cards in it. One is the Devourer of Destiny. I'll do similar stock up end of turn. Almost stock up. Can take two cards. I'll take Chart and Teferi. If you're a mono card, Psychic Frog. Used to be Ledger Shredder, but now they power crept it with Psychic Frog. Alright, I'm gonna go land go, and I wanna kick this again. Kick this back to back. In a private tournament, if you tap a land by mistake, are you allowed to go back? Yes. Thought Not Seer. Resolves, and then I Solitude it. Ability on the stack. Actually, the more the event is serious, the more you can take back, funnily enough. When you go to the lower tournaments with judges that are not expert, they don't let you take back things that higher level judge would let you take back. Quantum Riddler, there it is. Opponent took it away though. I was excited to cast it. Too bad. How many lands do you think my opponent has in their deck? It may honestly not be very many. I think I want to Teferi bounce the white and recast it. Oh. Yeah, we Stone Rained with White Orchard Phantom. I have 6, so I couldn't I couldn't Solitude the Thought Not Seer, my bad. My bad. Let's play land. Let's play this kicked. Looking at the top, I don't know, million cards. And take 2 of them. Ooh, Archaeomancer. I definitely want to take Solitude. And I think I want to take Consign to Memory. Despite the Chalice, you can still replicate this. Then I pass. Did I take up this one? I did. Pass. fun how in your LGS, some people don't let you allow redo the slightest of things. Yeah, that's exactly what I told you. At the lower level, people don't let you undo. It's mostly casuals, but when you go to the big events, if your opponent didn't gain any information, you didn't gain any information, you can come back all the time. I remember Orchard Flies, yeah, I want to double block. I remember having a discussion about this at a Flesh and Blood GP. Because I feel like, Flesh and Blood is like newer. So even the judges are like kind of newer. And like, I made a play, thought for a bit, wanted to change, and I couldn't. And nothing changed. And I said, 100% sure in Magic they would let you back, but they didn't let me back. That's fine. I'm a big fan of letting you take back if there's no changes. I think Magic definitely moved in the right direction. So I still have Devour +2 cards, but not that many lands. Again, Consign has Replicate. The Replicate cost on the stack is already on the stack, so it doesn't get countered by Chalice. Chalice says whenever a player casts a spell, Replicate puts it on the stack already. So Amigo Spawn kicked. Babine. Let's counter this with Replicate. Top 3. Uno e due. No? Let me see again. Uno e due. Oh, same target. Sure. And now a double block. Should double block? Yeah. Draw a card. Yeah, I mean, of course, if you get informations, you can't redo. Come on, that goes without saying. I'm talking about if you get no informations. All right. You could consign Chalice of the Void trigger. Yeah. We did that in the past. Actually, I played like Galblast, and consigned the 2 Chalice triggers. Okay, I draw another White Orchid Phantom. Nice. I'll keep on Stone Raining you. Stone Rain, Stone Rain. Yeah, you need to replicate, of course. Otherwise, if you pay 1, it gets countered. I think I had a screenshot somewhere that I was able to kill my opponent, Siren of Insanity, through Chalice on 1 and no life. Because what I did was bolt, and then I consigned the word and the Chalice. Something like that. All right. Round number 3. Opponent leads with the dreaded Devour of Destiny, which I have some main deck consigned for. Ooh, opponent is a fellow Daybreak account who's 4-0. Okay, okay, good match on this round 3. Yeah, let's go land go. So they went for a Mind Stone, meaning they can already play a card or a Thought-Knot Seer. Okay, let's go for a simple Consign to Memory here. Good old main deck Consign to Memory. Okay, fantastic draw. I think I just... do I want to go consult the star charts? Because it's like not a very good play. It's not a very good play. What am I looking for? What can my opponent do next turn? Yeah, maybe I'm not doing it. Maybe I'm just surveilling. Don't want to say it's the same because it's obviously not, but I I don't know. I have a feeling that it's like casting Consider. It's not really casting a card if you can surveil, and this card definitely better later. Okay. So now I could be casting that to find Force of Negation, right? There's only 2 though. I think if I let this resolve, the game goes very bad. So I think I have to. So now I wish I went for Mystic Gate, I guess. Anyway, do not find the... I do not find the Force of Negation. So the K command resolves. You bought the Riddlers? Oh wow, how much are they? I should have no clue. I know it's the most expensive card in the set, but no idea how much is it. I'll play 2 top, 1 bottom. Okay. Let's go for the Quantum Riddler. Let's think about this. If I go Quantum Riddler Ephemerate, my opponent will just go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Devour of Destiny. Maybe, I mean, this matchup seems bad right now, but maybe I should just go to Fairy Bounce Mind Stone. Just buying some time. Don't know what I'm doing with the time, but... Laurent, thank you. 27th month. Yeah, buy high, never sell, for sure. I mean, it seems like a pretty good card to buy. It's gonna go in a lot of decks. I bought Starting Town for a similar price. I'm gonna put Sar 7 Death down there. Yeah, maybe I should have just gone Quantum Riddler. Because the Devour of Destiny was under here, wasn't in their hand. Buongiorno, Pivo. I'd love to draw another Ephemerate. Alright, let's do the thing. Okay. Now, my opponent cannot return this to hand and cast it. But they have all this dust. Okay. Where did Taunt-Not-Seer go? Actually, I want to know. They put it on top, so it's in their hand. Which Enchanter? I mean, it does kill Mind Stone, but I don't think it's a good card. This turn I have to go hold that mana for Solitude. So now I put in place Thought Seer, I can exile it. Bom dia, bom dia. Unfortunately, Ephemerate stays exiled. That means I can't go Archaeomancer get it back. So this one comes into play, ability on the stack, I Solitude it. And then I draw a card and they get to discard a card. But I don't lose any value this way. They just basically make me loot once. But obviously, they decide which card to take, so. But I get an Solitude in exchange, so it's alright. Another one? Yeah. Alright, that's the third Thought Seer. That's okay. I was hoping to draw Quantum Riddler. It would have been very good here. Hola, Daniel. Buongiorno, people. Buongiorno, guys. I started this league yesterday on stream. Continuing it today. I got a 9. I can't cast this for 7. It is true that this R7 death will be a problem, though, along the way. Not much I can do. I'll do this. Draw a card. Also, I'm exactly a 7. That's very unfortunate, because this is Word pay 7 life. 34 months? Nice. Thank you, Daniel. Oh no. I'm wondering what's my out here. I can consign the trigger. That's the only out I see. I can gain life. I can gain 3 life and then do something else. Does this have trample? Sort of. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast this. And then let's see what I find. I don't really know what I should do. What's my plan? I can gain 3 life with Solitude. You know what I can do? With his first strike. Oh. Alright, then let's do this other plan. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a plan to kill that thing. I can go Archaeomancer, get back Consign. This is Trample, so I can block with Archaeomancer, go to 2, then have Consign. I think that's what I have to do. It has Menace? Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, then I am officially dead. Alright, GG. Man, if I was at 8, though, this game would have been different. Okay. Why don't you Phantom? Consign to memory. That's it. Yeah, I think these are bad. Wrath of Disguise is one of the few ways. Maybe I leave one Wrath of Disguise. I think this ending also bad. Yeah, I think those two cards are bad. I don't remember exactly what I think last game was against Eldrazi yesterday. But I think it was aggro Eldrazi. Colored. I don't know. No, don't remember much. Okay. Yeah, that's a keep. I have Watership Phantom Ephemerate, which should be powerful. Need to find a second white source, though. Is Lavinia bad? Yeah, it's true. Maybe I should have brought in Lavinia. Also, yesterday they suggested me Lavinia. Opponent always with turn 1 Mind Stone. That's very powerful. Let's see if I get to find a Plains here. It'll be very good. Come on, Plains. Alright. Wow, same stars for my opponent as game 1. Very powerful. Let me consign this. Madonna mia. Plains. Vabbè. Plains. Okay. Alright, let's hope they don't have a removal spell for Quantum Riddler. Yeah, no, Lavinia definitely makes sense. Like, look at this. Opponent couldn't cast lots of their spell. I mean, it's turn 3, yeah, don't get me wrong. The game is long. For me to win, for them not long. I can easily go, yeah, Devour Destiny. Sure. Okay. Draw. Here I can go Wrath of the Skies, kill the Mind Stones. And then maybe, yeah, I think I'll do that. And then maybe I can go next turn, Watership Phantom there to Fairy Bounce and I can't replay. Let's try this plan. I'm taking Basic Island. It is bad if I want to double spell with white, but I think I don't want to take life damage. Because if I go, yeah, I mean, you've seen it before. Even one life was the difference. Yeah, Eldrazi Temple so powerful. Buongiorno, Doctor. All good, all good. There's no way to win this game, honestly. This game was unwinnable, I think. I mean, if we drew a third white land on, sorry, second white land on time, White Orchard Phantom would have done it. I think it's a terrible matchup. I think my opponent ran kind of insane both games. And I don't know, but round 2, I think we beat Eldrazi. I think Eldrazi Ramp is terrible, but that deck is gone. Like, nobody plays it anymore. I think this is a lot more winnable. But don't get me wrong, still terrible. We go to Fairy Bounce Devourer. Gaining some time. Because that deck is an Emrakul on top of everything. In Legacy, I actually lost to Ugin Eyes of the Storm. I thought I was winning for sure. I had a Traxa and a Collector Oof and everything. My opponent dropped Ugin, killed my Traxa, played a card, killed my Oof, and I died. It's actually 4-1 in the ELM, and then just lost that game and lost that one after. I'm not giving up here. There's a world where I find a Solitude for this Devourer, and then Riddler blocks that one. Maybe actually I cast this for 4. Nah, I think I'm just all in on Solitude. Well, I guess I can go Solitude Ephemerate. No, I don't need to go Solitude Ephemerate. Let me think about this game. So this one puts me to 3. But I think Quantum Riddler Ephemerate is a powerful play because I get to draw lots of cards next turn. Yeah, I think if I find Solitude, I'm actually in a decent spot. I'm in a good spot if I find Solitude. I swear. Because I go Solitude here, Quantum Riddler Ephemerate, draw 2 in upkeep. Yeah. Let's go. Let's find Solitude. Actually, let's just deck thin. Deck thin, take 3 damage. Let's go, all in. Solitude. Maybe I shouldn't have deck thin, take 3 damage untapped. Because I could have gone Orm's Chant kicked to buy some time. Maybe I'm just all in now. Just go take another Ephemerate. You want to go Time Walk? Do I want to Time Walk? Is it even a Time Walk? Opponent draws a card, makes a land drop. No, I hate Orm's Chant. Just makes you lose more. Let's just go Ephemerate and go Quantum Riddler, Ephemerate, all in. Need to draw Solitude now. Come on. Solitude. Now. Okay. We are in it. Go. And this is kind of the gameplay playing to win. You obviously into top deck, but I mean, we went 7 cards deep. It's not that much of a top deck. It does feel so because it was literally the last one. But we are in it. Opponent takes back that land. They can't, sorry, Ugin. They can't cast it though. They draw something. No, che cazzo hai pescato? E puttana Eva, opponent. Ma che cazzo sei? Benedetto dal Signore. La Madonna di Dio. Va bene, we lost. 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 GG. All right, round 4. This is a one-lander. This is the combo. I'm keeping it. Put him on to 5. This hand though can easily die even on 5, so we'll see. We'll see what they do. Ooh. Okay, that could be Storm. There used to be a time where people played Mono Red Belcher, but I think that deck is gone. We'll have back to Mono Blue Belcher. Ruby Medallion. Alright. Need to find a second land to play Prismatic Ending. Find it tapped. Better than nothing, I guess. We could be dead, though. Put him most to 5. It goes off on turn 3. My hand was sketchy. He had the combo and a survey land on the draw. Okay. Grape Shot and land is what you find. Friends Resolve. I don't even have a Solitude. Put only has 2 cards though. Okay, the cast Grape Shot. Do they flip this exactly on? No, it's 5 spells, thankfully. It's 5 spells, thankfully. They don't want to flip it. Okay. Couldn't played well here on my Solitude, casting a sorcery, holding up the instant. So if I go Solitude, I can cast the instant in response. Let's see if they have a spell in hand, they get 2. Okay. If they lose this die, if they win this die roll, they flip Rale 8. If they lose this die roll, we have hope. Come on. One time, flip. They lost the die roll. Great. Okay, we have to hope their card in hand isn't a spell. Oh, nice. They passed the turn with no cards in hand. Yeah, opponent just gambled on this coin flip. If they win this coin flip, they probably win the game. If they lose this coin flip, they probably lose the game. Actually, I don't even need to kill anything here. What should I do? Probably just go. Anyone remembers inverse polarity? Yeah, exactly, right? It's inverse polarity. Yeah, they have literally nothing right now. No cards in hand. If they draw past in flames, they win, though. I think it's all about fast past in flames now. Hey, I'm just gonna go consult the charts. Is it a good play? I think no. I'm gonna do this. It's a little bit worse because I see less cards, but it's a higher upside if I draw planes. Nah, actually, let's just get the land drop. Let's just get the land drop, or at least get more hits for the land drop. Can I choose none of these? Unfortunately, I can't. All right. Let's take this and this card. Don't really think it matters. I think one Quantum Riddler can go. I'll hold the Archaeomancer. Put in place Artist Talent. Sure. They have all the engines in the world, but they have no more cards in hand. Let's draw land. Ephemerate. Buongiorno, Tongo. No, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Yesterday, after my first time ever at the gym, I was so energetic. I played Flesh and Blood on my phone since 1 a.m. I couldn't sleep. All right, I decided to blink instead of drawing, maybe a mistake, but also I kind of want to draw Force of Negation, you know? I think I keep on going a Quantum Riddler Ephemerate. Just draw more cards. Ooh, that's nice. Wrath of Disguise. That's nice, Wrath of Disguise. Next turn is gonna kill everything. Ooh, opponent starts. They start. They start. They start. Runs resolve, resolves. Flips Monomorphose, okay. And they can like, thanks to Artist Talent, they can like discard the bad cards and keep on drawing. Like they can discard his lands and just, as soon as they find Past in Flames, I'll lose. I even have Consigned to Memory. Very few applications. One of them is being able to stifle Ral ability to flip once. A very marginal application. When it holds the card in hand, that's not a good sign. Ooh, and they flip Wish. Right. Another application is, of course, countering Storm. Usually that doesn't matter, but maybe if my opponent's constrained, it does. Let's see. They can go 1 mana Wish into 1 mana Past in Flames. Do you think we win if we Prismatic Ending the Artist Talent? Maybe, 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 maybe. I wanted to find Force of Negation with Quantum Riddler. But maybe. I mean, I also found Wrath of Disguise thanks to Quantum Riddler. Yeah, and this is the reason why Consent to Memory is very bad in this matchup. It really doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna concede to this Passing Flames, no reason to play it out. I just cast Grape Shot, cast Wish, Grape Shot, flip Ral. Okay. Wrath of the Skies is probably bad, even though here was alright. We got Lavina Sanctifier and Vec. Surgical. Nars is probably good. We got 6 cards to cut. Subtlety, I think it's bad. Teferi, I don't think it's good. Consign, I don't think it's good, although it counters Ruby Medallion. It's a blue card for force. Maybe it's alright. Maybe I'm just shaving. 1-1. Yeah, something like this. Hmm. I think this one's the mulligan. We do have Narsa, which is strong, but the rest is just bad. I haven't drawn Orim's Chant. This is the only matchup where Orim's Chant is actually good. Alright, keep. Having to the narrative plus Wrath of the Skies makes me happy about it. Just bottoming the consign. It's either consigned to memory. I guess it is consigned to memory. Because I have Tune plus Wrath to kill the Ruby. I can also be Solitude. It's either Solitude or Consign. I think they're both bad. Hmm. I think they're both bad. I think I'll take down Solitude. Consign is a blue pitch for force. I think it's slightly better. Third land, I guess I need it eventually. Don't know. Maybe it was a graveyard. I wonder if to go for Ruby Medallion if I consign that or if I hold it for Wrath. Alright, they don't do anything. Let me surveil first. And then I guess draw that card. Gain 2 energy, which is good. Keep on surveilling. I think now I don't want lands anymore. They play Ral. I guess that's fine. Because next turn I can go Wrath of the Skies, only using 2 lands, holding up counter spell. Okay, opponent. I want to swap Desperate. Yeah, but it's the same league as yesterday, so sure. Should I counter this? Kinda want to. And then I can just untap and kill the Ral. Yeah, I'm gonna counter it with Force of Negation here. I think I have to do Force of Negation because the next turn I want to hold up counter spell. Okay. Wondering actually which of the two should I use. Uh, is there a difference? Guess there is. There is a word my opponent just untaps and casts 2 things. Maybe. But like super reactive, this is not the game you want to play against Storm. You want to pressure. You're not going to win a game like this against Storm without pressure. I think I'm consigning, even though again I have Wrath of Disguise, I think the consign to memory is just a dead card in this matchup. Only does this thing. Stifling Storm is just not existent. It's not real. Okay, this is a great draw. Fantastic draw. It's a clock, which I needed. It doesn't die to removal. In theory, of course, I can have a, I don't know, ending. And it makes my opponent unable to combo with Past in Flames. There's a word of the Empty the Warrens. Oh, I see. Yeah, totally. Now that I have Sanctifier, Empty the Warrens seems to be definitely a real plan for them. So far, so good. I think we used our answers correctly. And now again, super happy to draw a Sanctifier. It is a 7-turn clock, but at least it's a clock, you know what I mean? Have you been traveling or have I missed the stream? I've traveled a lot, yeah, but I'm gonna travel a lot. Traveling a lot more than I used to this year. The stream will be, up whenever it is. And I will be putting all the videos on YouTube as always. Daily on Andrea Mengucci video, weekly on Mango's Workshop. And, whenever I'm home, I always stream from 9 to 1 p.m. European time zone. Oh, wow. Prismatic ending. Yeah, let's counter this. Oh, another ending. Shit. Ay, ay, ay. Two ending you found. Eva bene, Sanctifier and back will be gone. We are. You think they will lose the wish? Yeah. I mean, I can still cast it to put it in the graveyard after they ending my Sanctifier. It's not a bad idea. I think it makes a lot of sense actually, because they have Past in Flames and things like that. Five cards in your hand. Pass. Okay. Memory Deluge without flashback. I'd say this card has not performed very well. Maybe it's like a late game is nice, but I don't know. I've cast it for 4 mana way too often. The Fairy tick up, and then I have two Orim's Chant. We may have turned a corner this turn. Yeah, eventually I cast Solitude. But now definitely going Teferi plus Orim's Chant. It feels kind of broken, Because the funny thing about Orim's Chant is that it beats their Orim's Chant. Like, if instead of Orim's Chant they just have counters, opponent can just start with Orim's Chant and I lose. Whereas what happens is, I think it's a funny, I'll take a screenshot. That my opponent Orim's Chant me because they want to beat Counterspell, and we just Orim's Chant them, you know? But they can't cast spells. Sure. Again, I'm a big hater of Orim's Chant, but this is the matchup to have it. For sure. They start with Aluminum foes. I think I'll let them go. They have no ability to play instant speed cards with Teferi, so I'll just let them cast rituals and things like that. As long as they don't win, I'll let them loot. Thank you, Weeds, dude. Artist talent. That's good. I can also rattle this guy's end of turn. Nah, this game is mine. I can't lose this game. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's honestly impossible. No, it's not. Impossible is nothing, as they say, but it seems hard. It seems hard. Even though I have no clock. I don't know, Sandpit. Like last game when they bricked, it was you know, hard to lose, but it wasn't that unthinkable, let's say. No, I think last game did not look unlosable. I don't think so. Like last game, they just needed one card and a string of things. Actually, this game we can't lose. We can't lose because they'll go like flashback past in flames. Oh no, past in flames was flashbacked. All right. Should I go -3 here? Yeah, I want to draw a card. All right, I'll take it back. I can't lose this game. Opponent flips 2 lands in a Pyretic Ritual. Florent gifting sub. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Reckless Impulse. Artist Talent Pyretic Ritual. Alright. Looks like they passed, though. Oh, yeah, but I can cast it for 2 turns now. Right, so... I guess I'm gonna Solitude one of these tokens. At least I do something with my Solitude. And then I'm gonna take a... I don't want to take a Sparza Quarters because I can cycle that if I draw it. Codici. Alright, I need to plus because I need to ending this Artist Talent. Yeah, Hasselt was great. Had a very good time in Belgium. Playing Legacy for 3 days, 100 people plus every day. It's something that, it doesn't happen anymore. I honestly thought it wouldn't happen anymore. So having a reality where there's 3 big events in a row every day was super cool. Legacy is very fun, despite what Legacy players say. Because Legacy players are the first hater of Legacy. Always have been. Alright, let's play Prismatic Handing here. But format's very fun. So, at least you don't get to loot any cards. Because they can't cast anything in response to Fairy, blah blah blah. Okay, you cast Ritual. You have 3 cards in hand. Please, opponent, chill. Stop casting Bomb every turn. Bravo. The Therapeutic Ritual. Good. Good. Did I play Legacy? I played Black Green. I posted on my social media about it. Black Green, the classic. Labeled credit control, but it's just Black Green creatures, honestly. I only played 2 cradles. I even cut 2 cradles. Draw. Okay, Surgical Extraction, my favorite card. Uh, there's no, just making sure there's no, yeah, there's no past inflames in the bin. I think I want a -3 on Solitude. Ooh, Quantum Riddler. Alright. Now we have a clock. Now we have a clock. Actually, I have lethal because I can go Solitude, Ephemery, kill this 2, and they can attack for 7. What a hand. It's funny, I don't have a single blue card. I mean, I drew the fairy now. But the white card are actually better. Like, Orm's Chant is better than counters in this matchup. Because you eat a lot of their spells. You don't just counter. Okay, they cast Past in Flames. That's perfect. We go Orm's Chant. And then end of turn, Solitude Ephemerate attack win. But honestly, we needed all of the 3 Orm's Chant. If I don't play Orm's Chant, I lose the game. Probably this turn. When are we supposed to play Orm's Chant? In response to them going off. That's what you're supposed to. Alright. Yeah, sideboarding seems tough in this matchup. The fairy felt good, but now I'm on the draw. Yeah, I honestly could not tell you what's bad. Because, like, lots of cards are, like, a 6, you know? I think this is alright. Yeah, you want to make them waste rituals, and then you cast Worm's Chant, because they can't respond. Have Teferi in play. Why is Lavinia good? I mean, if you go Lavinia, they can't, for example, cast Past in Flames on their next turn. Also, it's a 2/2. Unironically, I think you need it, no? Okay, I think I'm cashing in my land. It's pretty impossible they go off. And I need the Orm's Chant, and this top lane may be annoying later on. Okay. What kind of decks your sideboard chant over High Noon? The thing is that High Noon is very good against Corey Steelcutter deck. Orm's Chant is basically just terrible against every known Storm deck, for real. So it's just a hate piece against Storm. This deck gets to use it a little bit better because you have the combo as well. But I wouldn't be thrilled to put Orm's Chant in him. Whereas again, Core Steelcutter, then the High Noon is super good, super good. Right. Well, now I definitely need to hold up Orm's Chant, so just go land go. They reduce so they can go off. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to go off on turn 2. Post side when you have prismatic handing and things like that, you know? And if I don't play my top land there to respect that, I may be curving out poorly later. Oh, they surveil the passing flames to the bin. That's a powerful play. And they flip 2 lands. And they pass. So it's important to, I mean, my content, I very often just, die to things that could have played around. All right, that's the 4th land, which I may need eventually to cast like Narsa plus Orm's Chant. So I think I'll leave this on top. Is Orm's Chant decent against Amulet? I really dislike that. I really dislike bringing it in and just imagining a scenario where you have a board presence and then you Orm's Chant them. That's always something I hated when I was playing Boros Energy. Yeah, you can side it in, but like, what if you draw it instead of a card you sided out that would pressure your opponent? And I think it's a very, very common situation. Okay, here, I definitely don't want to cast... you know what I can do, actually? I can Surgical the Past in Flames, and then have information about my opponent in hand, and then decide what to do. Because if their hand is bad, I can go Narset, tapping out. Yeah, let's do that. So, Surgical Past in Flames. So, gaining information with Surgical is definitely a thing. Their hand is Manamorphose. Manamorphose Orange Chant Brand Resolves. Let me. 2 per Manamorph. 1 Orim, 1 Bren. Okay. Well, I guess Magical Line now writes it. There used to be a time where they didn't write it. The card you flip with Passing Flames. Anyway, I definitely have to hold up Orim's Chant now, seeing at that hand. So what I'm doing. Maybe I am just playing Tune. See what I draw. Wrath of the Skies. Okay. Really, why not Narset? Well, opponent can win. It's scary to go Narset. It's good against Monomorphose. You're right. I also imagine a world where they just go Orim's Chant and I respond with an Orim's Chant, you know? I just want to go Narset with Orim's Chant backup. That was basically it. Okay, do I want to go top land? Yeah, Grape Shot is a thing. Yeah, I know Narset. I know what Narset does. It's just I'm scared of dying. Tapping out for Narset can lead to defeat. I don't think I can lose with this hand. Like imagine they draw, I don't know. I mean, the three draws. I can definitely lose. Sure, the level up artist talent. You can check my deck list, exclamation mark deck. Untap. I can go. Unfortunately, Witch Enchanter as a land. I would have loved to cast it, but that's okay. I'm glad I left on top that Hallowed Fountain now. And now I can go Narset. Do I want to minus? If I minus, it dies to Flage and maybe Grape Shot. So maybe I just pass. But yeah, it doesn't die to mana to Prismatic Ending. I guess they can Metamorphose to fix their mana. Alright, I'll minus. Okay. I like these a lot. I can take Ephemerate to be able to have a clock next turn with Quantum Riddler. And I hold up Orim's Chant. I want to make them cast Orim's Chant, and then I play my Orim's Chant. This is a May, I'm sure. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. Yes. Moto doesn't shoot a level of Artist Talent. It's true, it doesn't. Oh, no, no, it does. It does. You see this yellow thing? This is where it is. Level 2. It's yellow. But yeah, very thin. Now I think I want to hold Narset at 3 because of Grape Shot. At least they have to play some spells before playing Grape Shot, you know, on Narset. I'm gonna cast Orim's Chant on my Quantum Riddler. Oh, they can loot in my turn. That's funny. Okay. Go on to minus Narset. Finding a counter spell. Is finding a counter spell something I want to do? Maybe. Nah, maybe not. Let's just pass. Alright, bye-bye Quantum Riddler. It's been real. You'll be back though. You'll be back stronger. I can actually cast it next turn, honestly. Having 1 mana for Orim's Chant, I think it's enough. I like to have Teferi in play. When you have Teferi in play, everything is easier, I think. Because Magic is so much easier when you have Teferi in play. Alright, opponent cast this. I'll let you resolve the Artist Talent trigger. And then I Orim's Chant you. You can, in response, play all your instants. But I don't think that leads to anything, given that you can't draw. It's funny, like, Orim's Chant is really the best way to answer Orim's Chant. I think I pass. There's no real plays I want to make. I can just go and Sochi end of turn and have a 6-turn clock. Okay. Opponent cycles a Metamorphose. You would use Narset now. No, no, it makes sense to use Narset, yeah. It's just that I don't like it to die to Grape Shot. Like, at least I want them to cast some spells before Grape Shot. Wow. The Orim's Chant again. This is their third Orim's Chant. The game now is becoming, like, I ran out of answers now. The last chapter of Talent does nothing. I mean, maybe they should have, regardless, because it's free, but... Right. Yeah, now it's time to. Yeah, I don't have too many things to do. But also, I'm hoping my opponent runs out of Worm's Chant. So despite Narsa, opponent was able to loot away all the monomorphoses. Ral, that's fine. That dies to Solitude. I'm gonna let him cast a lot of spells though before going Solitude because my opponent can just cast instant in response and flip it. So I don't need to rush the Solitude. There could be a time where my opponent cannot play instant in response. For example, if they have no mana left. And even if they flip it, I have Prismatic Ending to exile it. Okay, they won the flip. They can flip it now and kill my Narset. They choose not to. Ruby Medallion Monomorphose. Okay, they've made a land drop already. They can cast Monomorphose, but they don't draw extra cards. Okay, that's per ritual. Yeah, again, I can't do... I don't want to do anything. Until it becomes a problem. They've played only 3 spells. They need 6 to be threatening. But yeah, very, very difficult game. I mean, you need a lot of knowledge of the Storm deck to be able to play well against Storm. Like now they have this instant in response. I can't Solitude this. I mean, I can, of course, but not ideal. Anyway, they've played 1, 2, 3, 4 spells, okay? It says 5, but it counts Ral. You have to only count the spells. Okay, they only have 1 instant. So they have 1 mystery card in hand and those 4 revealed. They play sorcery. This is their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is their 5th spell. I'll let this resolve. And now they don't have mana left anymore. And the tokens from Glimpse come end of turn. So opponent has no mana left. So they will cast 1 spell and we can Solitude in response. Actually, they may flip Ral too. It's on 7 counters now. They choose not to though. So Glimpse resolves. Let's see what they flip. They flip 1 more Ral, Paretic Ritual, Bloodstained Mire. Okay, so they can cast Paretic Ritual. The problematic thing... Okay, so I have to Solitude now. The problematic thing is my opponent gains 3 mana and they can go Ral, Monomorphose, and flip again. That is bad. What should I do now? So I definitely have to kill Ral because it's gonna come with 8 counters. So that's Solitude Ral. The question is, what do I blink? What do I target? I think I wanna go Solitude Pitch. I want to go Solitude Pitch Ending, Ephemerate it, hold Solitude in hand, and then my opponent plays a new Ral and I can Ephemerate the Solitude again. So I'll be left with Solitude plus Wrath. Maybe it's bad. Maybe I should be left with Ending on the Medallion plus Wrath. The Wrath is here. Maybe actually Wrath is bad and I should just hold Solitude instead of Wrath. Okay, so I'm gonna be holding these 2 cards. Okay, let's go. In response, Solitude Pitch Ending Ephemerated. I think it's the best play I have. Then I have to Ephemerate it. Then my opponent goes... New Ral, play Metamorphose, and I go Ephemerate Solitude. They play Ruby Medallion, they pass. We can go Wrath Ruby Medallion, and we pass the turn with them without any cards in hand. I guess 1 mystery card in hand. Well, still, I guess they don't have Passing Flames in the deck because we Surgical. We feel alright. I think they have to go around Metamorphose, for sure. No, they don't do that. Maybe they forgot that they have Narset in play. Okay, let's go Ephemerate. They have no more mana in pool, so this is safe. I guess they can cast Ral again, because they played it one from hand. So I'm very glad I held Wrath of the Skies instead of oh no, it wasn't Ral. Oh, maybe I miss. Oh no, no, it was coming from the Exile Zone. Never mind. All right, draw. These will say no to both. They have no cards in hand. Maybe the best play is just Quantum Riddler, honestly. Instead of going Wrath. Because, like, they have so much mana anyway. I think I just want to reduce the clock here. Oh, wow, my timer's red. Crazy. Past in Flames is exiled. It's no more in the deck. We surgical them. So I think in order to lose, I don't know. There has to be a streak of draw two. Okay, now I can go Wrath of the Skies. Wish into Past in Flames. Do you think they have a second Past in Flames in the sorry, third Past in Flames in the sideboard? Yes. Oh, I made a mistake here. I should have Ephemerate with ability on the stack. I would have drawn one extra card. Would have drawn one extra card here. I could have drawn a land to have counterspell up. Because I didn't have counterspell. Okay, let's see if they find an answer. Oh no, they're going off. I'm actually F6 in here. I have no answers. Okay. Okay, it's over. I have no cards in hand. GG. All right. Wow, this is a very fun match. Very, very, very fun match. Yeah. The draw would have been fair. Okay, so it didn't matter. Very fun match. Very close. Overall, we're 3-1. Yesterday, it took 1 hour. Now it took another hour. So I think I'll pause the video. But this deck was good. I want to play it again for sure in the next days. Maybe with some updated lists. But yeah, watch this video on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time.